Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to plan for the week of the 16th through the 22nd of September 2024. And we have a new layout. It's a weekly, hourly layout like I have been using, but this is in my own inserts. I'm no longer using Erin Condren hourly layout. Before we get started on this new week, let's flip back to the previous week and see what happened. This is last week. I recorded it. I did not upload it. I am not going to upload it because I haven't edited it yet. And it's going to take me way too long. You guys, it takes me so long to edit a video. I know that post editing, it gets down to like half an hour, sometimes 20 something minutes, but it actually takes me like an hour to do in real time. And then the editing takes me at least another hour, usually more, because I do it over the course of a few days, because I end up editing out all of the time that I spend flipping through the sticker book. I edit out all of my long pauses. I mean, I probably shouldn't edit it so much, but I edit it in a way that I feel is going to be more pleasant to listen to and watch. Yeah, this is last week. This is from a Happy Planner sticker book, and I think it came out beautiful. I did not do my usual highlighting. Instead, I used label boxes that were in the sticker book, and I'm going to try to do that more often because I have a ton of sticker books that I never use boxes from because I always write directly on the paper and use my highlighters to color code. So I'm going to take a break from color coding and I'm just going to use the boxes. I try to color code with the boxes. So I try to keep my clients in the green family. I did do my supervisions in purple like I usually do with my highlighter. So I tried to continue color coding. I won't be able to commit to that every time because of the box colors that are going to be available to me in the specific books I use. But in a way, even though it's not color coded the way I usually do it manually, I can still look at it at a glance and tell, where my clients are, where my supervision is. So it worked out perfectly fine anyway. The week before that was September 2nd. I did not upload this either because I was test driving my inserts, kind of like here too. These were my prototype inserts, so I did not fully decorate. I did not record. All right, so what happened last week? It was busy. I did not have any days off. On Wednesday, I went to my dad's for lunch and then went back to my dad's in the evening around 6:30 to watch the Phillies game, which I think they won against the Blue Jays, I think. And then on Thursday, I had my originally scheduled clients, and then I had 2 phone consults for potential clients. I think I am ending up scheduling them for regular sessions. On Friday was a slow day. I had my weekly supervision and I had a client in the evening. On Saturday, I had 2 clients. Saturdays, I go into the office in person, but I wasn't able to go in person this Saturday, the 4th, because they were doing carpet and upholstery cleaning, and I saw my 2 clients virtually. And then around 12 noon, I had another consult scheduled, and it didn't happen because I thought they were going to call me. They thought I was going to call them, so nobody called anybody. And I emailed them later in the day, and that's what happened. So I have a consult with them today. And on Sunday, I worked because I have a client who wanted to be seen in person, and I couldn't see them on Saturday because of the carpet cleaning. And I told them I would see them on Sunday. And it was our first session. It went really well, and we're going to continue meeting. And then I went over my dad's for lunch on Sunday afternoon around 1:30. We went to Chipotle, and I had a burrito. I never get the burrito bowl, you guys. No. A burrito is a burrito, right? A burrito is not a burrito bowl. No judgment on those of you who get burrito bowls, although maybe I am judging a little bit. But I got a burrito with barbacoa, white rice, black beans, guacamole, and the mild salsa that isn't even mild. Like, there's no kick in it whatsoever. It's the salsa that they make with corn. My dad got the brisket, which he loved, and he got a burrito too. And my dad's wife she got the burrito bowl, and she got chicken, and she always gets chicken. I like to mix it up. Although I have been getting barbacoa the last couple times I've gotten barbacoa, but I want to try the brisket next time. When I was planning and decorating this, it was mostly back planning. Yeah, I think I did this on Friday, so the week had already mostly happened, so I didn't get to need to cross anything out or put, anything in. I love this red and black. I love it so much. Okay, next week, which is this week. Today is Monday, the 16th, and this is what we're doing. I moved the dates up a little bit higher, or not, I didn't move them up higher. I made them a little thinner so that I could scoot up the hourly blocking a little more to be able to have this blank space on the bottom. So this was how I originally had it, and this is the new one. They both start at 8 o'clock and go down to 9. On my original insert, I put some extra lines in here in case I wanted to do any planning after 9 p.m. or if I just wanted to put a note here or whatever. So I shortened it so the writing space is just a little bit thinner. But the way this was originally, there was more than enough room to write and highlight. Making them shorter like this is going to look more concise. I decided to leave the sidebar blank, and I decided to leave the bottom bar blank also. This is to be able to use more box stickers out of my sticker books. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop using this daily planning / task thing that I have going on here, and I'm going to do this in my weekly section. The big sidebar here on my original insert would not have been enough room, and that is why I shortened it so that I can use the sidebar and the bottom bar. I'm still test driving, but I do think I'm going to have enough room because I'm not going to roll anything over from day to day. So whatever didn't get done today, when I make my new task list underneath of it, I'm not going to rewrite what didn't get done the day before, which is what I was doing in my daily section. I'm just going to leave them unchecked, uncrossed out, so that I know they didn't get done. And, as the days go by, I see what has not been crossed off, and I know that I have to do them. As I said, these are my prototype inserts. I think that once I get my insert exactly the way I want it, I will print it on some really nice paper. Something else that I want to do differently too is that I'm going to to plan for the week, as I know my plans to be as of today, but I want to come in and check in, probably not daily, maybe every 2 days, maybe every 3 days. I want to come in, check in, and update my planner as I go along. The sticker book that I pulled for today is going to be the Happy Planner Stay Wild sticker book. I've used this before once or twice, but it's been a long time. Today is Monday. It's supposed to be my day off because I work Saturday, so my day's off. I try to make Sunday, Monday, but I do work today. At 1 o'clock, I have a meeting. What are they calling it exactly? I'll label it new provider orientation. This will go from 1 to 3 p.m. And oh, you guys, I forgot that I wanted to use labels from my book. I'm not used to this. I'm used to planning by hand, like writing right on the paper, and then going in after I'm done planning and decorating it. So I keep forgetting that I want to use labels for my writing. Let's do a very quick flip through of the Stay Wild sticker book. And I will look for labels while I'm at it. So I kept seeing reminders of why I want to do my planning differently. Labels like the check marks, these box stickers. We have some like thinner box stickers. These stickers that say meeting or reminders or appointments I never use. The big boxes like this, I never get to use. Sidebar stickers I never get to use almost ever. Everything that would be a functional sticker in a sticker book, I don't use. And that is a big waste of stickers, right? I love this. I wish it wasn't shiny, but I love this. So that is why we're doing something a little different. It'll take a little bit of time to get used to it, I think. Thank goodness for friction pens. I know that we've always had erasable pens. I remember using erasable pens when I was in elementary school in the early 90s. But I don't remember them being this nice, right? I don't remember them erasing that well either. We have a meeting, right? I saw several meeting stickers. And this is what I get to edit out, you guys. I get to edit out me flipping through my sticker book looking for a sticker. Okay, here is a sticker that says meeting. It is a little longer than my column. That's okay. And I'm going to write here, new provider orientation. I got credentialed for community, what's it called? It's CCBH, Community Care Behavioral Health. I got credentialed as a provider under Medicare, no, not Medicare, Medicaid, and they want to give me an orientation. I have no idea what the orientation is going to be about, but it's like a requirement for me. So on their end, it's a requirement for me. At 3:30, I have a consultation. And that is a very short 15, hopefully no longer, it shouldn't be any longer than 15-minute phone call. If you guys ever do some therapist shopping, you're going to see a lot of therapists offering free 15-minute consultations by phone. It is for them to be able to determine if they're the correct level of care for you or if you need a higher level of care. It's also to find out the logistical stuff, like if they're using insurance or not, if they're not using insurance, how much they would be paying. It's also an opportunity for the client to ask me any questions they might have, like my questions about my background. I think I have a pretty comprehensive bio on my website so that people know as much as I think they would want to know before reaching out to me. But people still ask me questions like, have I ever worked with such and such population, or if I have experience working with whatever problem they might think they have. I have a client at 4:30 and a client at 5:30. Even though Monday is my day off, my 4:30 I still meet with every week. My 5:30 today, I think, is going to be another recurring client. I know, boundaries. If I'm not available on a certain day, I need to just tell people, I'm sorry, I don't have that day open, you know. This particular client, they are a couple. I think Monday evenings were the only day they were available. Like Monday and Thursday evenings, something like that. And I didn't have their other option available, but I do have Mondays at 5:30 available, although not really. Sorry about that. I ran out of room and I had to delete some stuff. Yeah, so I decided to see this 5:30 client anyway because I figured I already see someone every week at 4:30. What's another hour like already attached to it? Like if they would have been like, no, we're available Monday evenings only at like 6 o'clock or later, then I would have said, no, sorry, I don't have that time available, but I can help find you another therapist who does. But I would be going right from one client to the next, so it's not that big of a deal. So that's why I have 2 clients on my day off. On Tuesday, I have a nail appointment, and I can use an appointment sticker for that, right? It's going to be at 11:30. I will probably be there for about an hour. And we're going to get rid of this blue color, which didn't end up looking so great on me. I liked it my first week. I did not like it my second week. I'm going to get I think a translucent black. And then on Tuesday afternoon and evening, I have someone at 1 o'clock. No, at 1:30. Wait a minute. I should have a 2 p.m. and I don't see them on here. Let me look into that real quick. Oh, no, I don't. I do have a recurring 2 p.m. on Tuesdays, but I forgot that they canceled it because they had to go out of town for work. I forgot. Okay, so I have a 1:30, a 4, 5, and 6 p.m. On Wednesday, I have 5 clients. I have them at 10, 11, 12, 4, and 6. And this is where I'm running into a pickle because I don't have any more of these labels in these colors, in that green and like forest green and sagey green. And I want to keep my clients to more or less that green palette, you know? So I found 2, and that's it for these types of labels that are in that green color family. But I found this task list that has some white and green stripes on it. I'm going to cut the green stripes off of it and use them for my client stickers. So what do you guys think of this? Of me using a green sticker that says reminder on it, but then whiting out reminder and writing client on it. That doesn't look too bad, right? Because these labels over here, they have that middle space white anyway, so it doesn't look that much different. If anything, I think these checkmark stickers stand out even more than that one. Okay. On Thursday, it's another fairly full day. I have a client at 10, 11, 1, 3, and 4, and I have group supervision at 12. that is an hour and a half. But because I have that 1 p.m. client, I'm only going to do an hour of it. Or maybe I won't even do group supervision at all, but I'll still put it in and then update later. And for my client stickers for Thursday and ongoing, I'm going to do the same thing that I did over here with this green sticker here, where I white out whatever it says on there. On Friday, I have a couple people. I have someone at 11 and 6, and I have group supervision at 1, and an online, like virtual therapist networking thing at 4 o'clock. So we're having to get really creative now. I am going to use this sticker here. It's a quote sticker. It says find your bliss. I'm going to cut out the green stripe where the words are, and I'm going to white that out and write client on it. Oh, that's it. Just 2 clients on Friday. On Saturday, I have a client at 2 p.m. and a client at 11 a.m. and a client at 4:30. Wait a minute. No, I do not have an 11 a.m. I just have the 2 on Saturday, the 2 and the 4:30 p.m. And no clients on Sunday. Saturday, I haven't dated the top of my columns yet, but Saturday is the 21st, and I had originally scheduled on here a conference in Pittsburgh that was 7 to 5 p.m. Sorry for the interruption again. I ran out of space again and had to delete stuff. I think the issue is that I'm recording on higher quality and that is taking up more space. So I'm running out of space sooner. There's a trash truck backing up. So it's beeping and it's really loud. So I was saying that Saturday I had originally planned a conference in Pittsburgh that I was going to drive to on Friday and drive back from on Sunday or Monday. And what ended up happening is I was able to schedule an appointment for myself for an ADHD eval. My appointment is from 8 to 12. I didn't want to push it off because they would have scheduled me for a month later. So my next appointment with them would have been in mid-October, mid or end of October, and I don't want to wait another month for that. So I ended up sacrificing my conference on Saturday and my potential time with Pittsburgh friends to have my ADHD eval. So let's put down a sticker for my appointment. Let's use this long sticker here with the yellow border and the pretty yellow flowers. This was a sticker that was originally one of these here. They say take note on the top, but I cut the take note off, probably to use as a yellow label for something else. So let's put this down to go from 8 to 12. It's a little crooked. It's harder to put long stickers down and have them look like 100% straight. It's just easier to tell when those are slightly, even if it's by like half a degree off. It's just so much easier to tell that they're crooked. This is going to be a telehealth appointment. I'll just label it ADHD eval 8 to 12. I'm excited though. It's a long appointment. Okay, I had to wait for a recycling truck to go by that time. Yeah, so I'm excited about my ADHD eval because I really want to figure out if that is what's going on for me, and if it is, how I can make it better. And I have no idea what the actual appointment consists of. I know that the gentleman doing it is a doctor, clinical psychology, I believe, and I'm assuming it's going to be a whole bunch of questions. I don't know if it involves me filling out any worksheets or no idea, zero idea. Another really good thing about me doing this is that I'll be able to tell other people about it. I'll be able to tell people who are interested about more or less what to expect. What else is happening here? Oh, my supervisions. I didn't put labels down for my supervisions. I only have 2, and I might even skip one of them. So I might only need a label for one. We'll do that in a brownish red sticker that says meeting on it. It's at 1 o'clock on Friday. And underneath of it, I will write supervision. Okay. And I think that is everything. I think I got everything. I know I got all of my clients in here. Let me count them on my EHR and then double check that that's the number of clients I have on my paper. I counted 20 people on my EHR. Let me see how many people I have here. I counted 21 on my paper. So that means I counted wrong somewhere, either on my EHR or here. Let me count my planner one more time. It's Wednesday. I don't have 6 people on Wednesday, I have 5. So who did I? My 5 p.m. client I don't actually have. Wow, it's pulling up paper with it. It's either because it's my not so great Walmart paper or it's just a very sticky sticker. I think it's my Walmart paper. So we're good. We have 20 people on my EHR, 20 people on here. I have my orientation, my nail appointment, my eval, 1 group supervision, and a consult call here. Do I have more than 1 consultation? I thought I had more than, oh, it feels like I have more than 1 consultation because I had a couple this past week, but I do only have 1 consultation on for this week. So we are done planning and labeling. Now we can decorate. I will be right back and we will start decorating and having some fun. It might look a little different right now because I had to leave and come back. So that's why the lighting might be a little different. It's darker outside, so I have more indoor lights on. So let's update my calendar because a couple things are a little different compared to how they were when I was going through this a little earlier today. So I had my 3 o'clock consult and we ended up making an appointment to meet, and we made an appointment for Friday at 3 p.m. Let me struggle through finding a green colored label that I can use for her. I'm going to use these. They're meant to be used as a to-do list, you know, like that, vertically. But I'm going to use it horizontally as a label. So we are meeting 3 o'clock on Friday. I think I'm just going to cut this in half because it's so skinny. There we go. That looks a little messy, huh? Okay, and let's see, did anything else change? Kind of. I have a tentative session scheduled for tomorrow at 3 o'clock, but they haven't filled out their paperwork yet. They still can, so it could still happen. I'm just not feeling very optimistic about it. But let's put him in anyway. I overbooked myself here tomorrow. but I honestly think that the chances of my 3 o'clock meeting are pretty low. Of course, I prefer that they do show up. I'm not hoping that they don't, just so that I can have a longer break there, but I added someone to my Saturday. I'm going to meet with someone in person at 1 o'clock. And that is pushing it a little bit because my appointment ends at 12. If it ends on time, right? It'll end at 12. So I'm pushing it a little bit because I have to drive to my physical location to meet with my 1 o'clock client. It'll happen. I'll just be in a hurry. I'm going to feel a little rushed, but it can happen. And I have a lot of new clients this week. My 5:30 client, it was a first session. And tomorrow, my 3 p.m. will be a first session. And on Friday, my 3 p.m. will be a new session. And my Saturday 1 o'clock will be a new session. That's 4 new clients this week. That's awesome. I love meeting new clients, you guys. I'm not a very social person. I am not extroverted whatsoever. I need a lot of alone time, and meeting people in social settings does cause me a little bit of social anxiety. But meeting people for the first time as their therapist, I just love it so much. So much. So now we can decorate. Oh, I just thought of something. Let's put some decorative boxes down the sidebar and across the bottom so that I can start transferring my task lists from my daily section into my weekly section. And my cats are meowing at me because they want to be let out. So give me one moment. Yeah, so let's put some big boxes down on my paper. And I saw some big ones in here, so we are good with that. I think these I think they're sidebar stickers. I think they are very cute, but they're so narrow. So I was thinking of using something like, maybe something like these. These are bigger. Okay, let's do that. Okay, I need more desk space. This desk space you see here, this is where I work. This is where my computer is set up and where I meet with my clients. So whenever I do my planning, I have to push everything off to the to the edges of my desk so that I have enough room, and even then it's not a lot of room. I'm a little nervous about putting these down because the bigger a sticker is, the easier it is to tell if it's crooked. Oh, great. It does not fit. Wonderful. So these are going to fit down here on the bottom. Should I do just those 2 for now, or should I do the 3? What if I do use this big sticker on the sidebar and just trim it? I bought this really cool pyramid ruler at Target and I love it. Perfect. That is perfect. I'm going to put another sticker here so that it doesn't look too awkward. And now I have this rectangle space right here that looks a little awkward, but it's also the perfect size for something decorative. Okay, so you guys are going to hang out with me while I transfer over my task list. I'm going to take a highlighter. This one I think would match really well. and I'm going to use it for check boxes. Okay, this is what I have for my to-do lists. I am not breaking them up between personal to do and work to do. They're all mixed up together. I want to put a sticker up here that tells me the week that we're on. This is where I want to write our week number, which is 36. And then I want to sticker this one. And I'm going to write on here that this is the week of August 16th through the 22nd. Now, in my opinion, I think it is very silly to write on paper to then stick on top of other paper. Like it makes a lot more sense to me to write directly on my paper. But I have a lot of stickers that I need to use that I want to use. So here I am feeling a little silly that I'm writing on paper on top of paper, to be honest. I watch a lot of planning videos myself. I love watching planning videos. I love watching people decorate and plan. And it feels like the majority of YouTube planners do not write directly on their planner. I would say that the Hobonichi planners, I think, tend to write on their paper. That's part of what makes Hobonichi so great to write directly on, right? Is their very, very special type of paper. So I totally get wanting to write directly on your Hobonichi. And they will do decorative things, but it's not very often that I see them sticking paper on top of their paper to write on. The Erin Condren planners and the Happy Planner planners that I see on YouTube, I would say almost 100% of those planner people will write on paper on top of paper. I think it's a little redundant, and I personally prefer to write right on my paper, which is why I really care about buying good quality paper, so that I enjoy writing on it. But in the meantime, I have a lot of stickers that I need to use, and I'm going to use to write on them with. To write on them on. Let's hole punch my paper. I did it wrong. You guys, I did it wrong. Were you watching me do that this whole time and thinking, oh my goodness, she's going to hole punch it wrong. Look at her hole punching this wrong. Oh my goodness gracious. So what am I going to do about it? I'm either going to completely edit this part out, or I'm going to fast forward through it super quickly. The transferring of my stickers over from my mistake punch to my correct punch. Okay, this is what we have. Everything, I haven't hole punched this one yet, but this one's punched correctly. This one is going to be punched incorrectly. A couple of them want to peel back up because they've been put down a couple too many times, but I'm going to use my tape to keep them down. I had to find some new stickers for the bottom because I couldn't transfer these over because they're hole punched. And I ended up liking my new stickers better. What I do want to do before finishing recording this today is I want to do a little bit of decorative sticker placing down the side here, maybe here. This is it. What do you guys think? I love it. I'm going to go in off camera and finish writing in my to-dos. So I'm not going to rewrite everything on camera because that's silly. And then I'm going to come back, check in throughout the week, and we're going to update what's been going on, and maybe we can decorate a little more. Okay, so here we have my weekly layout in punched correctly this time and put into my planner. I'm going to leave this blank, so that I can put more stickers in here if I need to. Today is Tuesday. If by Thursday I still don't need the extra room for more tasks, I can put some decorative stickers on here and have it look pretty. Today I went to my nail appointment and I got these nails. It's called Licorice, the color, and it's a very translucent black. I love them. I'm so happy with them. And I wanted to go into my Happy Planner Basics sticker book, and I want to grab a nail polish sticker because I know that it's in here. There's some stickers in here that I'm never ever going to use, like these hydrate habit tracking stickers and these fitness stickers with steps and a scale. I'm never going to use them. These pay bill stickers I'm never going to use. Here it is. And of course they're not going to have a black nail polish bottle. So let's use, it doesn't matter, let's use this peachy one right underneath my nail appointment label. Yeah, so I met my client. My 4:30 client was, I see him every Monday. My 5 o'clock or 5:30 p.m. Wait, did I see them? No. I mean, yes, I did see them, but I didn't see them at 5. I saw them at 5:30. It was my first session with them, and I'm very excited to work with them. I'm really looking forward to getting to know them better. I think I'm going to see them every 2 weeks. And then so far, nothing. This looks wrong. So my 3 p.m. client is not going to be 3 p.m. Not today anyway. This 3 p.m. client is going to be next week. So he was never, I made a mistake, a scheduling mistake. It was not this Tuesday. It was next Tuesday. That's good because I had already overbooked myself today. But I'm still going to see my 4 o'clock. No, I'm not. They emailed me last night and canceled. I'm going to see them again some other day this week, but I'm not sure which day yet. I need to look at my availability. But let me look right now real quick. So he gave me, I just looked at his email real quick, and he gave me some options that he's available for, and his availability doesn't match up with mine. Possibly tomorrow. He told me he can see me at 1 tomorrow, but my 12 o'clock client, who is actually a 12:15 client, their 12:15 session will end around 1:15, 1:10, and I still can't meet with my other client at 1. I would have to have a 45-minute session with the previous client, and that's not our typical session length. So I'm going to ask him if he happens to be available at 1:15, we can do 1:15, just not 1. I'll put him in 1:15, and then I will check with him. So that will be a tentative 115. So I don't have my 3. I do, but next Tuesday I don't have my 4, except I do, just not today. And I still have my 5 and I still have my 6. So the rest of today is fine. And do I have any more tasks I need to do? Let's start a little bit of a grocery list on this sticker here. No, let's put a little grocery store list on the next page. We'll use this sagey green, light gray color. I need mayo and I need yogurt, but coconut yogurt. I don't do well with dairy all of the time now. So some coconut yogurt and mayo. I got coconut yogurt a few days ago, but I got a brand that I've never gotten before. I got the Siggi. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Siggi. I got their brand of coconut yogurt and I hated it. So I'm going to go back to a brand that I know I like. Okay, and I'm sure I have some new to-dos, but I can't think of them right now. So we will come back later and finish planning. I'll see you soon. So today is Sunday the 22nd, and we are going to continue updating my week. And so far there have been some changes. On Wednesday, my 10 o'clock client got moved to Friday morning at 10 o'clock. So I had 5 people on Wednesday. Thursday was a really busy day. Thursday I had a last minute session at 9 o'clock in the morning, and let me try to find something that I could use for a label. We're going to use this clear sticker that says "Get It Done." I had my 10 and 11 o'clock client. I did not go to supervision. So between 12 and 1, I had to drive to my in-person location. And my 1 o'clock client did not show up. And I was pretty stressed out, because I felt like I was in a hurry, to try to get to my in-person session. And I was really hungry and I didn't have time to make lunch and eat lunch. So I got fast food on my way to my appointment. So now, I felt like driving there had been a waste of time. It was a waste of time buying lunch. I could have made myself something at home and had a healthier lunch. Although I really did enjoy my fast food lunch for sure. And then my 1 o'clock slot was a waste of time. So I drove back home, and my 3 o'clock canceled because they were sick. So I had a really long break. I had a break between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. I will do a diagonal line. And this was a no-show, and this was a cancellation. I did see my 4 o'clock client, and then in the evening around 6:30, we went to dinner for my mom's birthday. So let me find a sticker for dinner. I could have sworn that there was a sticker in this Happy Planner Basics book that said something like family time, but I can't find it now. And I also couldn't find a dinner date sticker, and I could have sworn I saw a dinner date sticker. Hanging out with friends, dinner with friends, that's probably what I was thinking about. Here's a sticker that says family time. Family time. Oh, I think that's probably what I thought I saw. So let's do a family time sticker. We went to a restaurant near where my brother lives, and I went with my brother and my sister-in-law, my mom, obviously, and with my friend. It was a fantastic time. The food was really good, the environment, the service was wonderful. We signed up for a tequila pairing event, so the whole it was like a 4 or 5 course event where every time they brought out a course, they also brought out a specific tequila drink that supposedly pairs really well with the food that you're eating. It was great. I definitely want to do that again. And then on Friday, it was a good day. I had my 2 clients in the morning. I had my supervision. This was a really good supervision because I had an issue that I really needed to consult with them about, and I got the consultation that I needed. So it was a great session. And then my 3 p.m. did not show up. This was a no-show. I will probably email them tomorrow and see if they want to reschedule. It was our first session. We hadn't met yet. We had just communicated over, did we talk? Yeah, we talked on the phone and communicated over email a little bit. We still don't have a therapeutic relationship. So I want to email her and see if she wants to come back. I had a 6 p.m. client. This was in person, and it was a really, really good session. It was my first time meeting this couple, and I'm really looking forward to getting to know them better. On Saturday morning, I did have my ADHD evaluation. It was a very long session. It was exactly as you see there. It was a 4-hour session. It was a lot of them asking me questions. It was an ADHD evaluation, but it also involved testing for other things. So I was pretty tired. It was at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I had to get up earlier than what I'm used to. And I still have more work because aside from the 4-hour session, he emailed me an additional 15 measures that I have to take on my own. So yeah, this is a lot of work. I'm definitely glad I'm doing it though. My 1 o'clock client was good. It was our first time meeting. My 2 o'clock client, yeah, this was telehealth. And I want to write this down because this is my in-person day, and my 1 o'clock and my 4 p.m. were in person, but this one was not. My 4 o'clock client showed up, so everything pretty much went as planned. On Sunday, that was today. Oh, Saturday night, we had a party. It wasn't really a party. It was a get-together with my mom, her friends, 1, 2, 3, 4 of her friends. A couple of her friends brought a couple of their children. My brother was there, and my sister-in-law and their 2, 3 kids. So it felt like a party, but it really wasn't meant to be a party. It was like a little get-together for my mom's birthday, a continuation of my mom's birthday, which was on the 19th. And everybody brought food and alcohol. We were making margaritas. It was so much fun. I had a late night, and it wasn't even that late, you guys. I went to bed around midnight, maybe a little later. It's not even that different from the time I usually go to bed, but I had been drinking, so this morning was a very, very late morning. Let me see if I can find some margarita stickers. I know I've seen cocktail stickers in Happy Planner books before, but it looks like I do not have them in here. I think I am going to use the sticker that says hanging out with friends. They were mostly my mom's friends. I don't consider my mom's friends my friends because they're older than me. They're like maybe 10 years older than me, and like 10 or so years younger than my mom. They're right in the middle. We all get along really well. We were listening to music, we were dancing. Well, I was. My sister-in-law and I were dancing and singing along with our karaoke microphones that were not plugged in because they didn't work. I did not find a party sticker or a celebratory type sticker, but I do have these stickers here. Let me take one out. I have this sticker here. It says weekend on it and they are party flags. Well, these look like party flags to me, so I'm going to put them down here. Sunday, I slept in a lot. I probably got out of bed around maybe around 11:30 in the morning. I don't do that well with alcohol anymore. Alcohol started giving me migraines, and then I don't feel that good in the morning. And I didn't drink a lot, but I still felt like I had a little bit of a hangover in the morning. It's awful. But so far today, I haven't done anything. I am going to go pick up some groceries in the evening. I did laundry. I'm going to use one of these laundry stickers. And then for this evening, I'm going to look for a sticker. It says grocery shopping. Well, I was grocery shopping this afternoon online, right? And then in the evening, I'm going to pick up my shopping. I changed my mind. I'm going to move my grocery shopping sticker down. Yes, I technically was shopping online this afternoon for picking up later, but I'm just going to put the grocery shopping sticker at the time that I'm going to pick up. And I'm going to write BJ's next to it. Okay, so I think I'm going to share some final thoughts on my first week where I planned as the week went by. I did like really doing this. I think I'm going to continue doing this. For next week, I'm going to plan my whole week as I see it in my calendar. And then I'm going to come in and check in every couple days and update. And my thoughts on my blank space. So as you see, I have a lot of blank space down the side and down the bottom. And I did that so that I could continue documenting my task lists, but instead of tracking them on a different section of my planner, I want to try to track them right on the week that I'm working on. So I left this blank so that I could use stickers for my tasks or just, writing them right on the paper. I'm using stickers right now because I have a lot of stickers to get through. I gave myself a lot of room because I thought I was going to need a lot of room. If we flip back to where I was tracking my to-dos, it looks like I had a lot going on, a lot to do every day. But what was actually the case was that whatever wasn't being done on the day of was getting transferred to the following day. So a lot of these tasks really are duplicates or repeats. When I look at how I was doing this before, it looked like I had a lot of to-dos and I thought that I was going to need a lot of room to write them in. And because I wasn't duplicating any tasks, if I didn't do them, they just stayed on the paper without getting crossed out. And it turns out that I don't really need as much room as I thought I did. Now, these are still inserts that I'm test driving. I'm not sure if I want to use up the rest of the inserts that I printed, or if I want to put them in the recycling bin and redesign my insert and then print a new prototype out and put them in. I do feel bad wasting the paper, but at the same time, I want to just do what is working, right? And if this isn't working, I want to change it. I am using lower quality paper because I knew that I was going to go through a lot of it. I knew that these were all my prototype inserts, and so that way if I was going to end up getting rid of a lot of them, I wouldn't feel as guilty. Another thing I can do is not reprint them and just use the room that I need to use, and any room left over I can use decorative stickers on, and that would be fun too. So I'm not going to go over all the different ways that my insert can look like because there are so many different ways that they can look like, and those images are just running through my head right now. Let's do this. For next week, let's still use this insert, and I will continue doing my tasks on here as I did for this week. And whatever space I don't use, I will decorate. And then at the end of next week, if it felt like I had to force myself to decorate because I had too much blank space, then I can consider redesigning and reprinting. So that's the plan. And as I look at my to-dos, I did a lot of this and I didn't end up crossing any of it out. I don't know why that was the case. If I look at my tasks in my other section, I do like crossing out stuff I do. So I don't know why I didn't do that this time. It's also good that I noticed that I didn't need as much room as I thought I was going to need, because now I know that the sidebar stickers are big enough for me to use. I thought they were going to be too skinny, but they're not. So it's good to know that I can use them, that they will come in useful. I think that we are done for the week, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this whole week while I tried something new. I hope it was enjoyable to watch or it was helpful. So if you are interested in continuing to see what my planner journey will look like as I experiment making my own inserts, then please come back and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.